let's go, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab the gators, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. The storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa. Let's start the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of our radio listeners, our viewers via Vaughan Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel, and welcome to another edition of Youth on the Go here on Vaughan Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Department of Education, and we are here with you every Saturday to share information, updates, activities, as much as we can to help to empower, to develop our students and our young people. And this Saturday is no different. Well, a little bit different, since it is the third Saturday of the month, and on the third Saturday of the month we have started a partnership with the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, where we present the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank's Children's Radio Connection. And so that will come up at 9:30. At about 9:30 we will transition, and we have our ECCB Children's Connection co-host with us today, but when at 9:30 we will have our co-host join us, and we will be able to share in the Children's Connection. Until then, we have a few updates to bring to you. We have a few bits and pieces of information which are very important for all of our listeners, and so we will start there. Our children have officially transitioned to full-time face-to-face across the pre and the primary school grades, and I know that as parents you are continuing to encourage your children to follow the protocols, to be safe, and our teachers have been working very hard to provide our students with the best and safest possible environment, and so we thank all of our stakeholders for their continued support in this process. I want to, at this time as well, extend condolences once again to the family of one of our staff members, a member of our education family. We lost one of our cooks at the Ivor Walters Primary School a few weeks ago in the person of Mrs. Hilary Jones, better known as Dolly. She was one of our cooks at the Ivor Walters Primary School, and she will be laid to rest today. And so I want to, on behalf of the Ministry and Department of Education, once again to extend condolences to the entire family, including the Ivor Walters family, the staff and students. And yesterday the staff and students had a memorial activity for Mrs. Jones, and it was indeed an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to know that our students and our teachers took the opportunity to honor the memory of someone who has contributed significantly to the development of their school. And so as we go through this period of loss, I want to extend condolences to the entire family. Additionally, as we are aware, the results for the Cxcc examinations, the results portal would have opened last night, and we had many persons celebrating, and I want to say commendations and congratulations to all of the students who were successful in this round of Cxcc examinations. Of course, the results have not been publicized as yet, and so as those become public and we go through sharing as we did in the past, more will become available to you as the members of the listening public. But congratulations. I saw, as I said, lots of celebrations on social media. Parents were elated, and so congratulations to all of you. For those who were unsuccessful in this attempt, I encourage you to try again, to seek to have a second attempt or another attempt, so that you would be able to continue to strive for excellence. Remember, the only failure is failing to try, and so Failing to try again would be your only failure. So keep going, keep pushing, try again if you were not successful. Don't give up, because you spent a considerable amount of time preparing, a number of years at school preparing, and so there is no doubt in my mind that you will be able to do very well if you just try again. And so for those who are ready and willing to try again, I also want to alert you that registration for the January 2022 Cxcc examinations is currently open. So you can register. There is an electronic registration link, and you can also contact us at the Department of Education. 469-5521, extension 5085 gets you directly to the examinations officer, or 5080 gets you to our front office, and we'll try to help you as much as possible. We also will continue to share any information via the Ministry of Education Nevis Facebook page, and if you would like to send an email specific to the examinations process, please send that email to nev.exams@niagov.com. That's nev.exams@niagov.com. The registration process will remain open from October 11th, which started this week, until November 2nd, 2021. And as I said, there's an electronic link available where you can register for the exams online, and then you can pay after. All right, so we are trying to ensure that we keep everyone safe and that we give everyone the necessary opportunities to be able to register and to self-actualize and to be successful. And so if last night when you logged in you were unsuccessful, it's not too late. January is right around the corner, so you can register for that. Just some quick FAQs, some frequently asked questions that I think that will be pertinent to all of you who are interested in registering for January. Where do I collect the payment form? You can collect the payment form at the Education Department, Marion Heights, Nevis. Where do I pay for the exams? You pay for exams at the Department of Education, Marion Heights, Nevis. Please make sure that you hold on to your receipt. It is required to complete your online registration. How do I submit my registration information? There is a link, and if you come through the department or you contact us, it can be emailed to you, it can be sent to you. It must be done on or before Tuesday, November 2nd at 3:50 p.m. for the January 2022 sitting. And of course, we're not quite there for the May-June sitting, so we'll give you those dates at a later time. If you don't have a device to register online, what should you do? You can collect the registration form at the Department of Education on or before Tuesday, November 2nd at 3:50 p.m. So if you don't have a device, you can do a paper-based registration. How do I know which option I should select? For example, alternate or no SBA, SBA or resit. I am not completing an SBA or writing paper 3, then you select alternate no SBA for that subject. If you're not completing an SBA but you're writing paper 3, then you would select alternate no SBA for that subject. If you are completing an SBA and an approved teacher with the Education Department, you select SBA. And if you are using the SBA mark from the January 2020 or 2021, June 2020 or June 2021 sitting, you will select resit for that subject. Note well, January 2022 will be the last no SBA sitting of the human and social biology subject. When do I choose a transfer option? If you're registering for English A and English B, which is literature, at the same sitting and you are completing the SBA in English A, select SBA for English A and transfer for English B or vice versa. If you wrote and completed the SBA for English A in 2021 and you're registering for English B in 2022, select transfer for English B or vice versa. If you're registering for economics POA, that's accounts, Principles of Business at the same sitting, complete SBA in one subject of your choice and select SBA for that subject and transfer for the remaining subjects. If you wrote and completed an SBA for Economics in 2021 and you're desirous of registering for Principles of Business or Principles of Accounts or both in 2022, you select Transfer for either subject. When do I use the blank space for additional subjects? The blank spaces are reserved for SBA only subjects. Approval must be received from the exams registrar or his or her deputy prior to entering those subjects. If you dropped off your registration at the Education Department or submitted it online via the online registration, is that it? No, it is not. Communication will be sent to you via email to verify the data entered. You must reply to confirm whether your data is accurate. Your registration will be withdrawn and payment refunded if you do not reply. So that's very important. I'm going to read it again. If you are registering for examinations via the dropping off your form or on the online portal, is that it? No, it is not. Communication will be sent to you via email to verify the data entered. You must reply to confirm whether your data is accurate. Your registration will be withdrawn and payment refunded if you do not reply. And so please verify the following: registration for the correct center, Navis Private; registration for the correct period, January 2022, name as it appears on your birth certificate or previous registration between 2005 and 2021. Correct gender is entered and all subjects are listed with their respective options. Why? Yes under SBA, or yes under alternate, or 2020 or 2021 under resit or transfer. And this information will be shared via the Facebook page as well, and the contact points that I mentioned a few minutes ago. All right, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.
From Queen City, Nevis, this is the powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean, Vaughn Radio.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know, we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's you on the go. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab the gears, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. The storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Whoa, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning to our radio listeners or viewers via Vaughn Radio's Facebook page or YouTube channel, and welcome to another edition of Youth on the Go here on Vaughn Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Department of Education, and of course every Saturday we're here to bring information, updates, activities, well, my personal favorite quizzes, and anything else that will help to further develop or empower our young people and our students. And so this Saturday is no different, well, a little bit different, as I said before, because today we will at 9:30 segue into our Cxcc Children's Radio Connection, and I'm so excited. We have co-hosts in play, we have special guests, we have lots of things happening, and of course we have a few questions and prizes. So at 9:30 we will transition into the Cxcc Children's Connection. Make sure your children are awake and ready. They have so much that they can learn and encounter through this 30-minute slot, and so we encourage you to get them ready for 9:30 where they can listen in to that special broadcast. Until then, we are continuing our announcements. We have a lot of announcements this week, and the next one is In-person Mandarin lessons will be open once again to everyone. And so this time we will be doing a long-term learning program with the goal of taking the test of Chinese as a foreign language. So if you want to be able to take the test of Chinese as a foreign language and pass, then you should sign up for the in-person Mandarin classes, which will be starting shortly. Students and parents are welcome. So adults, working adults, you are welcomed. Everyone's welcome. Of course, you will have to register, and there will be a school bus running after the classes for those persons who do not have transportation to get home. Registration is open now, and it closes on October 23rd at 4 p.m. Just a little bit more information. I mean, the thing that has sold me already is completing the test of Chinese as a foreign language. You will be able to take more than you can when you're finished and you have that passing grade. You should be able to talk to more than 2.4 billion people. I don't know if you can ever talk to 2.4 billion people in your lifetime, but you will be able to after taking these classes. You will understand how the Eastern world runs. You will be able to show others that you can speak the most difficult language in the world. And you will have an interesting and professional language instructor. You can't trade that because you will have Miss Chen. Mm-hmm. And so those are some of the benefits of taking the class. And of course, Miss Chen is a trained Mandarin teacher. She from Taiwan. She was here with us a few weeks ago along with Miss Wendy. And she has years of teaching experience. She's taught in Japan. She's taught in Thailand. And of course, she's teaching here. And so she is looking forward to seeing all of you. And the test of Chinese as a foreign language is a standardized test of Mandarin proficiency of from Taiwan for non-native speakers. Class information, October 25th to December 22nd, at least for this term, and it will continue after into next term, but for this term we will go down until December 22nd at the Department of Education on Mondays and Wednesdays for students, secondary sixth form students, from 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. and for adults from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. and all you have to pay is a registration fee of $25, and you get to complete all of these classes. And then eventually you get to take that exam. So if you need more information, feel free to check the Ministry of Education Nevis Facebook page. The link will be posted there as well for you if you're interested in taking this very important class. And for those who are thinking about going to Taiwan to study, might be a good start. Those who might apply for the Taiwanese scholarship next year, you're thinking about it. As you plan, as you prepare, it might be a good start to start learning and getting that initial exam passed, so that you can put yourself in a better position than anybody else to be able to access that experience as well. So think about it and make sure that you register. The link will be placed on the Ministry of Education Nevis Facebook page. And then, as we look towards next week, we talked about Miss Chen for a few minutes ago, so we can transition to school meals now. And our school meals menu for the upcoming week is as follows. Monday, curried chicken with fluffy brown rice served with salad. Tuesday, stir-fried beef noodles with steamed vegetables. Wednesday, pan-seared grouper, mahi with dumplings and steamed vegetables. Thursday, we're going to Canada for split pea soup. And on Friday, we have chicken strips with baked potato fries and garden salad. So I'll take you through that again. This week, we have curried chicken with fluffy brown rice served with salad. Tuesday, stir-fried beef noodles with steamed vegetables. Wednesday, Water Wednesday. By the way, parents, don't give your children juice on that day. Okay? Water Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. Pan-seared grouper or mahi-mahi with dumplings served with steamed vegetables. We know everybody loves some dumplings. And on Thursday, we have Tour Thursday. We're going to Canada, split pea soup. And on Friday, chicken strips with baked potato fries and garden salad. So that is what we can look forward to in this upcoming week as it relates to the school meals program. And so when your children are setting off to school, we are, as I said, back in full, and so you can expect for them to have a scrumptious week of delectable dishes from our school meals program. Don't forget that we have in a few minutes the ECCB Children's Radio Connection, and so we'll take a short break and we'll come back exactly promptly at 9:30 when we'll transition to the ECCB Children's Radio Connection.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know, we're gonna have a great time. And now we're past it quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's you on the go. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Whoa, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab your gears, let's gather around, and adventure is always waiting. The storytelling news for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Whoa, let's go.
When VON vibrates, the whole Caribbean must shake.
860 AM, the powerhouse.
All right, so we of course are back, and we have about 30 seconds until that big moment. And it is important, so the children are standing by, everybody's ready, we're waiting. Did you know that this month is Financial Information Month? Well, it is Financial Information Month, so it's even more special. And so we will be going over into our ECCB Children's Radio Connection program. And I know it's going to be an exciting journey. Parents, you have about 10 seconds to get your children right up under the radio so they can hear everything that's going to happen. And so, hello boys and girls, and welcome to the ECCB Children's Connection program. I am your host, Zahnela Claxton, and I have with me our ECCB Children's Connection co-host,
Azure Hodge. Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad to be here again this month. I hope you're ready for today's lesson.
Awesome, Ajane. So, we are so happy that you have joined us for another program. October is when we celebrate Financial Information Month. And today, we will be talking about one of the special topics, which will be the focus for Financial Information Month 2021. We also have a special guest who will be telling us about this exciting event. But first, let us listen to the fun FIM jingle.
It's Financial Information Month in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. Financial empowerment through education. If you don't know what that is, let me tell you all about it. Learn to spend wisely. FIM invest to grow your money. FIM business stability. FIM up financially. FIM heavily regions economy. Work to financial security. Prosperity for all of we. FIM is for you and me. FIM is for everybody. So tell your friends and your whole family. Financial empowerment through education. Build yourself and the entire region. Learn to spend wisely. Financial Information Month. Financial empowerment through education.
Awesome! Ajerne, were you rocking along with me?
Yeah.
What did you think? What did you think about the jingle?
Well, that's a fun way to learn about Financial Information Month.
Were you rocking with me, or was I the only one rocking and
No,
rolling
I
over
was
here?
rocking the whole way, like that jingle a lot.
It's awesome, and it's all about, I heard things there like growing your money. I want to grow money. I wonder if we could plant some in the tree and pick. So I always heard, our parents always told us that money doesn't go on trees, but we're growing money, and we'll find out a bit more about that. And so, before we talk about our special FIM topic, let us hear what FIM is all about. Listen very carefully, children. Get your ears, peek them up, get them close to the radio, because we will have a quiz based on the information being shared, and you can win some great prizes. To tell us about FIM is Mr. Nigel Brown. And Mr. Brown is the Corporate Relations Officer for the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB. Mr. Brown, welcome to our program.
Good morning, Zahnela.
Good morning.
And thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We can't wait to hear all about the special FIM topic that you'll be sharing with us this morning.
All right. So, about FIM, Financial Information Month. That's what FIM means, boys and girls. The letters FIM stands for Financial Information Month. And what this is a regional financial, economic, business, and entrepreneurial education campaign. And it goes throughout the entire Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. That's all 8 countries that the ECCB is a part of, from Anguilla right down to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And this started since 2002, through the collaborative efforts of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. So the Central Bank is the coordinator, but we have a number of partners across the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union in all 8 countries, that come together. And what happens is that we plan a number of activities and engagements for which forms part of the Financial Information Month. All the financial partners throughout the ECCU come together, and they put this initiative together to sensitize the general public, about financial information, about savings, investing, and all of that. And so, especially in these times when there is, so much worry about finances, the COVID-19 pandemic has hit us, and there are people who are struggling, have lost their jobs, financially, and so we've come at a time to remind people of the importance of savings. And so we have 3 sub-themes that we're going to talk about during the Financial Information Month. And those sub-themes are, let's get digital, equipping yourself for the digital way of life, making savings, budgeting, and investing a habit for a more comfortable tomorrow, and thirdly, minding your business. That is how small businesses can stay afloat in these tough times. The area of focus for Financial Information Month is innovation in the face of financial adversity. Respond, recover, rise. So it's how businesses respond, how they recover, how they rise. Not only businesses, but people as well. And so we'll be having some special activities throughout the month. Activities that are planned throughout all 8 countries. And in St. Kitts and Nevis, we have some exciting events coming up for schools, for young people, even the children. And so we have, just to give you a heads up, we have what you call the virtual treasure hunt and the TikTok team challenge. So that's a virtual challenge that all the young people can participate in. And that's coming up later down in the end of this month, the 29th to be exact. And then we have a radio library time. This is a radio program which is geared towards primary school students. It involves storytelling, calling quizzes and prizes, and so forth. And that will be happening on the various radio stations. Coming up on Saturday the 23rd, to be exact, we will be on that's Freedom FM, okay, at 12:30 in the afternoon with Radio Library Time. We have been on ZIZ last week, and now this week we're on Von Radio, okay, sharing the information, and then we'll also be on Win FM as well the last week, talking with the children, Radio Library Time, okay. We also have radio programs for the media now. We have radio programs where people can tune in, okay, to the radio stations, popular radio programs, educating the public about Financial Information Month and talking about the different sub-themes. So all our partners across the region have been and will continue to be on the radio for this month, sensitizing the general public. We also have financial tips that were recorded, and these are featured on our Facebook page throughout the entire month of October. For the public now at large, Zahnela, we have the virtual symposium, the Financial Information Virtual Symposium. This is coming up later this month. We'll have two presenters. We'll engage the public in a lively discussion surrounding the FIM areas of focus. And of course, during the month, wherever you see those green shirts being sported, that's the FIM shirt with the logo FIM, and we are sporting these T-shirts, these shirts throughout the entire month of October, letting people know that this is Financial Information Month. So there you have it, Zahnela, just a little bit about Financial Information Month and what we are doing to sensitize the public and letting the children know that we have something for them as well.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Brown. And now, boys and girls, we know a lot more about Financial Information Month. Don't keep this information to yourselves. We want you to share it with your friends, with your family, and everyone around you. Ajane, do you have any questions? Anything you want to know a little bit more about? I know you were listening attentively to Mr. Brown.
Well, I like to know a lot more about everything, especially the TikTok challenge,
okay, so
and the symposium. It's good to see that everyone will be able to take part of it. And I also have another question. If children, like for example, it has some children starting little businesses here and there throughout the federation, are they able to do the same thing as adults would do with the savings?
Oh wow, that's a big question. Those are some big questions. So question one, she wants to know more about the TikTok challenge, Mr. Brown. She wants to know more about the symposium. She also wants to know if children who are starting small businesses around the federation can access the same types of programming through the ECCB as adults are currently doing. So Mr. Brown, if you can get your answers prepared on those, that would be awesome, because Ajane has some heavy questions for us, but really good ones. All right, so TikTok challenge, Ajane, what piqued your interest while we're waiting for Mr. Brown to?
Well, I know it's a really good idea, but for children who might not have the access to that thing.
You want alternatives?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Brown?
Hello?
Yes. So, Ajane, she has a question, several questions. One TikTok challenge question, and she focused in, she loves it, but she's wondering, for those children who don't have TikTok proper, TikTok itself, maybe their parents don't want them to sign up for TikTok, is there an alternative? Maybe they can do a video, cell phone video. Is there an alternative for them? That's her first question.
Well, Johnny, what happened, we recognize that a lot of children there are involved in TikTok, and that is why we threw that out. You will have to have, children will have to have this sent on via TikTok. And so what can happen, they can get assistance from their parents. If they don't have an actual TikTok platform, but the video, it must come via TikTok. That's one of the requirements. And just to give you a little more information on this, what we said is that there are 3 sub-themes, and this information will come out very shortly to the general public. There are 3 sub-themes that we are focusing on. So the video must be based on one of these sub-themes. Let me just repeat them. One is let's get digital, equipping yourself for the digital way of life. Everybody's on their phones these days. Everything is done online, and so that is one of the themes. Then you have the second one, make savings, budgeting, and investing a habit for a more comfortable tomorrow. So the video can be based on something to do with savings, something to do with investing, okay? And the third one is about minding your business, how you mind your small business, how you take care of it during these tough times. So the video can be on any one of those sub-themes. We will send out the logo, the financial information logo, and the theme song, the music that you heard this morning, which is the theme song. That will be the background used for the video. So these are just some tips, but like I say, we'll get that information out on our Facebook page to the general public, and you will know all the rules that are pertaining. We've got some exciting prizes that are lined up for the winners. However, we can only have 3 winners, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the ones with the best videos will win the prize. All right.
All right, and then she had a big question about children who are entrepreneurs, who have their small business because their children, we know that adult businesses are popping up, but children are doing the same, and so she was wondering if the opportunities available extend to children. For example, the forum, minding your business, and are those things available for children?
Sure, most certainly, because they will be online. A lot of our activities are online, and so the links will be made available. And yes, children who have their businesses can also be a part of the discussion, certainly.
All right, we got pretty good. Yes, so we're good. Thank you so much, Mr. Brown, for sharing with us. We appreciate you, and of course, happy Financial Information Month to you.
Definitely.
All right.
All right.
So, of course, those are lots of activities, and boys and girls, I know this sounds so exciting. I'm excited, so I'm hoping that everyone at home is as excited. And you heard, even the small business activities, even minding your business, everything, children who are interested in starting their own businesses can access because they are all virtual. Well, we still have a lot more ahead on this program today, boys and girls, and we have a big word to share with you on our wise word of the day. So stay right where you are. Listen and dance the FIM jingle once again. And of course, that was done by Byron Messiah. And we will be right back with you.
It's Financial Information Month in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. Financial empowerment through education. If you don't know what that is, let me tell you all about it. Learn to spend wisely. Invest to grow your money. Business stability. Step up financially. Heavily regions economy. Work to financial security. Prosperity for all of we. FIM is for you and me. FIM is for everybody. So tell your friends and your whole family. Financial empowerment through education. Build yourself and the entire vision. Learn to spend wisely. Invest to grow your money. Business stability. Step up financially. Financial Information Month. Financial empowerment through education.
So welcome back to the ECCB Children's Connection program. We are having loads of fun this morning, and it's all about Financial Information Month 2021 and the main activities planned for St. Kitts and Nevis. Now, let's take a look at the main topic for for Financial Information Month 2021. And that is, how can we spend our money wisely so that we do not end up with financial troubles in the future? Journey, do you know what the word savings mean?
Well, I do.
Okay.
I think it means, well, I'm not that sure, but I think it means from the word itself, it's being able to put money or whatever you have here or there without using it all out, so when you actually need it, you can have it, so you don't have to be worried, where do I get this and that, and I'm like, I need it now, and I spend it on what I wanted and not on what I need.
Sounds good. And so let's hear a bit more about spending money wisely by saving and budgeting through a poem by Danica Ariel Knight, who was a student at the Maurice Hillier Memorial Junior School in St. Kitts when she wrote this poem. We will hear more about budgeting a little bit later.
Okay. Spending money wisely is a special thing to do. It always makes me happy if I save a buck or two. Buying things you do not need will certainly make you broke. So work out how you'll spend your money. This is not a joke. We all like to have nice things, and nothing is wrong with that. But if you don't plan for it, you run your bank book flat. When you have an emergency, no money there will be. If you are a careless spender who likes to waste money. So do the smart thing today and set out your budget. Spend your money wisely, and a happier life you'll get.
Awesome poem. Thank you for sharing a journey. And of course, kudos to Danica Ariel Knight, who was at that point a student at the Maurice Hillier Memorial Junior School in St. Kitts. So that was a great poem, and it told us a lot about spending our money wisely. As children, it is never too early to be responsible about how you spend money. And I like that you said, it's a matter of buying what you want versus spending on what you need, and then when time comes for the need, you might not have it if you didn't save. So can you tell the children listening some of the ways that we can spend money wisely?
Well, a lot of children do this. I don't know if we still do it, but we usually have our parents go out and maybe buy us a little piggy bank, or when they go to the bank would give them a piggy bank for New Year's with calendars and so forth. So what we can do is take that piggy bank, and every now and again we can put in $1, $2, and then use the other to buy what we want. So when we actually need it, we can use the piggy bank and all the money, and we could buy the things without having to worry, oh my gosh, where's all my money? And we also have to know not to go in there and take out our money, because I know children like to pick it out and they want stuff like candies and snacks and so forth.
All right, and you brought up a good point about parents and asking your parents to go get this and that kind of thing. So what about pressuring your mom or dad to buy things that you like, such as video games, things like that you always wanted?
Well, it's not the best thing to do, because suppose, for example, when you do buy the video game, it's not working and you have to go for a refund, and the store you bought it from doesn't take refunds.
Yeah, we don't do refunds here like that, unfortunately. All right.
So if they don't have refunds, you have to find a way to give your parents their money again, because it's just a waste of money. It's not the best thing to do to pressure your parents, because as children, we don't like when our parents have to pressure us and tell us to go and do our chores. So it's not nice to go and pressure them to buy us what we want, because we're not doing what they want, so why should they buy what we want? And it will end up being a waste of money.
All right. That's very interesting. I never even thought about the chores analogy. But you're correct. And so Ajana is helping us to understand needs versus wants. And I know that we learn about needs and wants in school as well. And wants and how we have to spend our money wisely based on our needs and our wants. The poem also talked about budgeting. It is when we put money aside for different things. So if, for example, if your uncle gives you $50 for your birthday, you can decide to use $20 for school snacks for the week, put $10 in your piggy bank, like Ajane was telling you, and then save that up for something that you want, and give your parents $10 to put in savings or savings accounts. Yes, even a child can have a savings account. Maybe you could even ask your mom or dad to open up an account for you. That will help you to make savings a habit when you save for a rainy, while you save for a rainy day. So savings becomes a habit, something that you get into. Ajane, we are going to go right into the call-in program because we have 3 questions. 1, 2, 3, and we want 3 winners. 1, 2, 3. Parents, I know they have been listening, and so we're going to definitely listen in, and you can win a prize by just calling 469-1616, 469-1700. And our questions are based on things that Mr. Brown shared with us and what we've talked about today. So our first question: in what year did FIM start? In what year did FIM start? 469-1616, 469-1700. In what year? I know I wrote it down while he was talking. In what year did FIM start? Good morning!
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I am very well, thank you.
Okay, in what year did FIM start? Are you hearing me?
Yes,
Okay, in what year did FIM start?
in the year of 2002.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Zahnela.
Janaya, I knew it was you. Good job, good listening. Good, okay, and so FIM started in 2002, so we'll get you your prize. Good job. And Janaya, if you're watching on Facebook, you're getting a bouncy emoji, giving you a cheer. So you're doing awesome. Congratulations, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, our second question, 469-1616, 469-1700. What is one way we can spend our money wisely? Give us one way that we can spend our money wisely. And all you have to do is call in and tell us one way. One way. Just one. That we can spend our money wisely. We have a caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Give me one way in which we can spend our money wisely.
One way to spend your money wisely is the budget.
Okay, we're getting a budget. Okay, that's a good idea. And what's your name?
I can't.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Please
Are
repeat.
you hearing me? Please repeat your name. Okay, Malika. That's a good idea. Congratulations. And we are off to our third question. What can we use to put money aside for different things? What can we use to put money aside for different things? Okay? What can we use to put money aside for different things? 469-1616, 469-1700. And good morning.
Good morning.
What can we use to put money aside for different things?
Savings account.
A savings account is a good answer. All right, that's a good answer. I didn't think about that one. I think I'm going to give them that one because that's a really good answer.
Yes.
We were looking at budgeting, but a savings account is a good answer. What's your name?
Tejane David.
Tejane David. Tejane, of course, congratulations. And make sure you have a savings account, okay? You heard what we said? Encourage mommy and daddy to open a savings account.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll send your prize down to your school, okay?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And so now we're going to go over to Oliver, our wise owl, for the word of the day.
Hi there, boys and girls. It's your friendly owl, Oliver. Yeah, that's my name. And the wise word for today is budgeting. Oh, yeah. That's a big word, boys and girls. So let's learn about budgeting. Now back to your host.
Alright, thank you, Oliver. And our wise word for today is budgeting. And so, can you spell budgeting for us, Ajane? For all those people listening.
Budgeting is spelled B-U-D-G-E-T-I-N-G.
Perfect. Congratulations, that's correct. Budgeting is taking your salary or any money you earn and setting aside amounts for different things. It's like making a plan for how you would spend your money. Basically, it's planning how you'll spend your money. The plan helps you to determine whether you will have enough money to do the things you need to do or you would like to do. So why is budgeting important? Why is budgeting important? It ensures that you will always have enough money for the things you need and the things that are important to you. 2, following a budget or a spending plan will always keep you out of debt. And debt is when you owe somebody money. So it's important for you to budget, to set aside, this is going to go here, this is for this. And if you don't have enough, then you have to determine your wants versus your needs. What do you think of our wise word for today, Ajane?
I think it fits our lesson today because we're trying to learn how to save our money.
Perfect! Okay, and so, boys and girls, we have come to just about the end of our program. We've learned so much today. We've had a lot of fun today. We've learned about Financial Information Month, why it's important. We learned about the activities that are there. And of course, we learned about the importance of saving and budgeting.
We also shared our wise word for the day, which is budgeting. Remember, spend your money wisely and you will live a happier life.
Alright, so tune in next month on Saturday, 20th November on Von Radio Youth on the Go for another exciting and informative program of ECCB's Children's Connection. I am your host, Zahnela Claxton, alongside my co-host,
Journey Hard.
And until next time,
Stay connected.
Connecting the children of our EC region with good information and excellent mentoring. They started us early and making it easy to manage our money and make a real living. They're linking the children with excellent mentoring.
Sugar City St. Kitts, keep it sweet. Keep listening to VOG.